I'm Isabella, and today I want to talk about the story that I chose. Its name is The Interval. Here we have a good friend that is listening to us. He is my audience. So, well, let's continue. Um, this time I'm going to talk about the story that I already told you its name. And, well, first of all, I want to say that I really enjoyed reading these around 7 pages or 8, 7.5 or something like that. Because it's a story that has like everything for me. I don't know how to say it, but it was like it touched my soul. Let's say it like that, because I could feel how the main character of this story was feeling at that moment. I can't imagine how I would feel or how I would be in a process like the one that she was going through, or in the similar situation to the one that she was living at that moment. So I really thought, if maybe my boyfriend or my husband in the future dies, I would feel so terrible. I think similar to her, or maybe I go mad as her did. So well, let's continue talking about that story. It's about a woman whose name is, well, we never know her name. It's like her last name, the one that it's told in the story. It is Mrs. Wilton. Well, Mrs. Wilton has been trying to talk or to connect or to know something about her husband after he's dead. While we read the book and while we know more things, we realize that at the beginning of the story she's trying to get a store because she wants a person, a soothsayer or a seer, to tell her things about her husband. And then we realize that she has already visited around 10 soothsayers. This one was around the 11th that she was visiting. Also, she in the story she describes how one of the other soothsayers was. She says that he seemed like if he had any meeting with death, or if he had eaten with death, something like that. It's like so detailed. I am talking about the author. I really liked how he wrote the story. It was so detailed, and there are like a lot of expressions and words that he used, and that made the story to be very clear, to imagine the characters, and also to feel what they are feeling. Well, continuing with the story, we can say that when she gets there to talk to the soothsayer, she thought that she was going to be like the last one, or like the other ones that she had already visited. But no, in this case, that woman was like a normal person. She looked like a cook, that is what she says there, or like a, I don't remember that word, like a seamstress. That means costurera. That's a new word for me, so I'm trying to learn it. So she said that she seemed more, or looked like a seamstress than a soothsayer. And well, she looked like a normal person, but I think she has been the unique, or the most important soothsayer that she has talked to, because what she really wanted was to have a connection, or to know something about his husband after death. All of the soothsayers that she already visited only told her things that she already knew, like things about the past, what they lived, where they married. But in this case, she just wanted, or well, always, she just wanted to know what happened with her husband after death. What she wanted to know was if he still loved her, if he still was thinking about her. She wanted to know all of that, and she just wanted like an answer. In this case, this soothsayer did that, or well, she gave the main character like to feel him, because when they were in the meeting where they were talking, the soothsayer told Mrs. Wilton that he was there with them, that she can start feeling him. And then after that she felt his presence, and she started thinking about him, and she just wanted to know if he still loved her. The soothsayer told her that she was not, he was not able to tell her that he loved her, but for sure he loved her. And in that meeting, she felt like a near presence to the one that she had felt with the other soothsayers. So I think that it was like the better experience that she had had with a soothsayer. And also when they don't end the meeting like saying, oh yes, hello, sorry, or bye, or something like that, or you did a great job, or saying things. What happens is that the soothsayer seems to be in a quiet way, or saying nothing, like in a, she seems to be tired because of the job that she just did, and it seems like she just laid on the seat that she was in, so that she was on. Sorry. So the main character, Mrs. Wilton, preferred to go from the place. When she was leaving the place, it seems like the storeman, or the man that opened the door for her, tried to stop her, showing her some jewelry or some things. But anyway, she had gone from there, or she preferred to go from there. And then after that, she appeared at church. She didn't really know the reason why she was there. But she arrived there, and after that she felt like a familiar presence, and it seems to be like her husband had arrived there, and she was so happy. She thought, oh, you were not dead, you were here, you were with me all the time, but maybe it was just a confusion. When he was about to talk, something happened, and then she felt some footsteps, and someone got near to her. It seems like a priest or a person that was in charge of that church, and he told her that there was nobody there, that it was just him and her. So she felt very confused, because she thought that what she was living at that moment was true. And after that moment, she started feeling him more and more, and she felt that he was near to her. Every time that she, for example, if she went to a place that they already had gone to eat or things like that, she felt his presence. Also, once she said that he saved her from a car accident, and she always felt him. Also, what else can I say? Now I'm going to talk about the end of the story. That was like a surprise for me, because I never thought that the main character of this story was going to have that ending. I didn't really know, but it has like a lot of. I think that was that is the exactly thing that could happen, or the best thing that could happen in this case, because I think that she had become crazy. She had become crazy, and because of that, she imagined him. She thought that she was with him all the time, and at the end, she is waiting for her maid to bring her some tea, and she realizes that there's someone opening her door or getting in her room, and she sees Hugh. Hugh is her husband. I forgot it to say his name. So Hugh gets in the room. It seems like he picks her sneakers up. So I have here the end to read the last part. Well, he picks her slippers up, and it seems like he told her to go with him. He's like asking her, come with me, or something like that, or that is what she feels. And then after that, she stands up from her bed and she follows him. And well, now I'm going to read like the very end of the story. It is strange that when they came to look through through her things after her death, the slippers could never be found. So well, that shows that after she followed him, she died. So what I think is that she killed herself. I think that she was like in a very, very bad, or she was very despite of everything, and she just wanted to be with him. So the way how she was able to do it was killing herself. In that way she was going to be near with him, or she was going to be able to be with him. And about the sleepers, the explanation that I can give about that is that she took them, and well, maybe it seems like a mystery story, but I can analyze it or see it in a different way. What I think is that I think that she was going crazy because of the desperation that she felt at that moment. She was not very good, and she felt like so bad. So that is the reason why I think that she did that. I think that she killed herself. Also, talking about the title, The Interval, I find a close relationship within the title and the story, because, well, the interval usually means el intervalo. However, I looked for the word and the meaning of that, and it also means el descanso. So that is what I think this story wants to show. At the end, when she kills herself, she has like a rest. She rests from reality, from a life without her husband. So that is what I analyze from the title and the story. I can also say that I really loved some parts, how the author wrote those parts, like this one, to say just that the wind was touching Mr. Wilton's face. He said something so poetic for me, like, sometimes blowing with a little wet kiss against the face. He made just like an action, like the wind was touching her face. He said a little wet kiss against the face. And I really loved that one. And there are some parts of the story or the book, some words that I really liked it. For example, I learned how to say look or see or watch in a different way. I know that those words can have like a different sense, or they can be used in a different context, but there are a lot of ways to say mirar or ver. So I really like it, and well, that's what I think I have to say about that story. Also, as you can see here, I took notes and I underlined all the words that I didn't know. I really learned too much about this story. I enjoyed reading, and I think this is going to be a very good experience to read new books, to start with these little stories, and then after this continue with a longer one, with a more structured book. So I think this is a very good way to start reading in English. I loved this one. And well, I think that would be all. Talking about the characters, there's Mrs. Wilton, the man who opens the door for her at the store, the soothsayer. Also, she talks about another soothsayer, but just like a memory. Hugh, that is her died husband, and I think that would be all. So we have like at least 5 characters in this story. This is a short story, so I think that is the reason why I just have like 5 characters. But anyway, as I said before, I really loved this, and I think it's a very good experience now that we are learning more things and learning more words. I really liked this experience. I loved it. I just said that. But well, I was happy reading this, and I really hope to have more activities like this one. And that would be all for now. I hope you have a good day, teacher, or any person that could see me. So that was all for today. Bye bye. Say bye bye.